need not be the same, right? The display need not be the same. Behavior of events. We saw an unnecessary pop-up coming up in Firefox. Like this, we need to test every single combination. How do you do? The way we need to do is, let me open up an Excel sheet. Okay. A simple Excel sheet, we need to say browser versions, right? Now I could say IE, right? You can say IE 7 point star. Now IE 8 point star. IE 9 point star. Okay, let me say 7 and 8. Then Firefox 3 point star. Firefox 4 point star, right? Then Chrome 11 point star. Chrome 12 point star. If you have got 200 test cases for your application, if you want to ensure compatibility, then I need to say, did you execute all those 200 in this combination? Did you execute all those 200 in this combination? That means the problem with compatibility is that if you are doing manually, if you have 200 test cases, imagine you are repeating all for 7 browser versions. Look at the time it is going to take. Look at the problem it is going to give it to you. Now you can ask me a question. One person in fact already sent a question. Are people really doing it? Yes. People really do that. If you don't do that, one of your users will have problem, and that person will send, either he can contact your customer support to resolve the problem, or he may not even use your application. He may start using your competitor's application. So either you get a customer complaint. If you don't test it in multiple environments, either you get customer complaint or you get a problem. In fact, one person says, we have faced a lot of compatibility issues, and the problem in compatibility issue is many times people underestimate. This is another issue. Underestimate UI part of it. No. Rule 3 is do not underestimate UI part of it. Right? But the problem is, this is the one, 200 test cases in 7 different combinations, people will go mad. Testing all of them is very, very difficult. So, how can we do it? Instead of manually doing it, you can do it through automation. There are many freewares available. There are many paid ones available. Softsmith, which sponsors Open Mentor, is a partner of CompuWare. So we are a CompuWare partner. CompuWare provides a tool called Gomez. Okay, we are using Gomez. I'll show you. Gomez is one of the tools which does compatibility testing pretty fast and pretty efficiently. Okay, I'm going to show you. For a moment, I'll be pausing the screen, and then I'll be showing it back again. Hold on a second, just for logging in. The screen will be paused for you. I will log into the screen. Then I'll be bringing it back. Okay, now the screen will be shown to you. Now, Gomez is part of CompuWare. It was a separate company before CompuWare acquired it. This is one of the very, very efficient product in terms of compatibility testing. Now what I want to do is the same URL, the login screen alone, I want to check how it is going to look at it in different browsers. Okay. Now there is something called website capture wizard. If you look at it, there is a website capture wizard. Then there are two things. You can see something called a single URL. There is something called transactional. When you say single URL, just check one URL alone, or just check the entire events. Like I go to the home page, I log in, I select something, I enter some data, I log out. That is called a transactional. Today we are going to see only single URL. You will get an idea. Now if you go to this website capture wizard, right, you'll be amazed. One person has asked whether it is free. This is not free. This is a paid tool, but this is one of the very efficient tools. Okay. Now I'm creating a new project called SPCG, and then I'm entering this URL manually. Okay. I have entered the URL manually. Then I just click continue. Okay. Which URL you need to test? You can do that. One person has asked the question, what kind of people will use this? This is very, very important for all online shopping tools, right? This tool, Gomez tool, is a SaaS product, software as a service. This is available over the web, right? There are a lot of free tools also, but we are partners to CompuWare, so we are showing this tool. Now look at this. More than anything else, now he's adding one more complexity. The screen resolution you have got, do you have 800 by 600 or 1024 by 768 or 1280 by 800 or 648 by 800? What resolution you have? Suppose I select these two. How the screen will look like in these two environments, it is very difficult for manual people to go and then do it. Now look at this. This is the crux of it. Look at the browser combination. Now this is where I need to select. I'll come to the interoperability later. Look at this problem. Did you check Internet Explorer 6.0 in XP? I want to check my application. Just click on it. I want to check this URL in Internet Explorer 6.0. You could see something over here. There is a button over here. This is called, do you want to check flash content, or do you don't want to check flash content? I know this application doesn't have flash, because flash also may behave differently in different browsers. Now I'm saying in XP, check 6.0, check 7.0, check 8.0 versions. Okay. In Windows 7, check 8.0 and 9.0 for this URL. Now I'm saying in XP, check Firefox 5.0. In Windows 7, check 6.0. Now I'm asking another thing. They have some Chrome content also, right? If you see the Chrome content, the Chrome is appearing over here. Now I'm saying in XP, check Chrome 12. In Vista, Chrome 12. Now look at this. I'm checking environment 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 different environments I'm testing, and I am testing on 2 different resolutions. That means 9 into 2, 18 different environments I am doing compatibility testing just for the home page of our internal application. Okay. Now once I finish this part, okay, now I click continue. What CompuWare has done is they have established standard test beds, test environments, and all you need to do that, just configure, run it, right? And using this, you can do even functionality testing also. That is called a transactional testing. Okay. So right now I'm just checking only that URL. So answering to the question, who will be using this tool? All the online shopping companies, right? They have to use this tool, right? Definitely they have to use this tool, because imagine the online shopping tool is not properly displaying in Chrome, and that user got $3,000 of money to buy it, right? Now that is the problem, right? Now I have ordered this 9 different environments, 2 different things. Now I need to go here, website, and then view the projects, right? If I go there, I need to see the screens, right? Okay, I have configured 18 different environments. It is giving me a reference number. I need to know once it will automatically run these tests on the environments hosted by CompuWare Gomez. I can go back and then see the images. Right now it is saying this particular Firefox 6, Windows 7, 800 by 600, it is right now capturing. In 3 different places it is capturing, right? In other places it is not started or queued, that means they are waiting, right? I need to go and then see, once this testing is finished, I need to go here and then see in every environment how it looked like, right? So I go here, it is still capturing, right? So it will take some time, maybe a few minutes, maybe even hours, because if you capture too many screens, it will take more time. But look at the ease. If you use this kind of a tool, you don't have to install Windows Vista, install Firefox on it, and run on it, right? Now the problem is, when so many people try to access, it is giving HTTP errors, right? So there are some problems. So the application started throwing HTTP errors, right? Maybe because they were not able to connect to our Office system, or this server crashed. But this is the basic idea, right? The basic idea is that once you try to configure the environments, then start capturing, right? So every single screen you need to go through. Sorry, unfortunately it is giving HTTP error 400 in all the things, because maybe the application was not is hosted in our Office machine server, which is not a high-end one, because it's an internal application. Maybe because of that it is not capturing that. But if I give openmentor.net, it will capture the screenshot, it will show over here, right? I can always go back to one of our previous projects. For example, test OpenMentor. We have already done something on the OpenMentor. So I am opening that OpenMentor project. It will get me the capture of all those screenshots here, right? Let it load. It will take some time to load those snapshots, right? Someone is saying, can we test this tool? This is from CompuWare. CompuWare is a multi-billion-dollar company, right? So, and more than anything else, it shows you, okay, the data is unavailable, so maybe the capture is not there. Now what I can do is, I can go to single URL start portions. Let me capture another project right over here, right? So you get the snapshot. You can exactly get the snapshot of it, and you see in front of your eyes. So there is no need to worry about whether I can trust this tool or not. And even if you install that environment in your office, imagine the time. You need a machine, you need at least 2 hours to install OS, then install the browser, run the test. It takes time. Whereas if you buy these kind of tools, it is easy for you to do that. Now let me do this one. Someone is asking, can you access Google page? Okay, they can do that. But I could say, let us use some online shopping. Let me take, because I'm a member of one of the company called become.com. Okay, Become.com is one of the shopping sites that I visit, right? So I am going to configure for Become.com. This is exactly for the person who is asking about show me an online example, online shopping example. So Become.com is the one that I usually refer, right? Now, I am showing only one URL. There is another option here that is called a transactional. Okay, in Gomez itself, right now I am using this single URL. There is something called a transactional. In transactional, what will happen is you can record something in Selenium, then upload that here. It will run the script in every environment. Then you can see all those things. Right now I am going for this Become.com. Now again, you can choose your own software shopping company. It doesn't matter. Okay. So now I am using these three, and then Netscape I have used. Now I will use IE 6.0, 7.0 and 8.0 and Chrome. Okay. Now I am going to capture this data. Okay. Continue. It is going to capture all those things which will show, because this is a public site. But only thing is, how much I will pay for this tool? That is another question. That is actually we don't do the reselling part of it, but CompuWare can give that information to you, right? I showed only one URL, but you can definitely use this as a transactional mode over here with Selenium scripts, and it will capture all the screenshots and all the environments. So accuracy, anyway, you see the image in front of your eyes, so you don't have to worry about the accuracy. So you need to become a partner, or you can, if you want to purchase this tool, please contact our sales. So if you want to use any of our Gomez service, right, you can send mail at, I would say, murugabi@softsmith.com. So if you want any of this compatibility testing to be done, we can provide that information to you. So you can send that information to murugabi@softsmith.com, right? Probably we can do a POC for one page and then show it to you, right? Now I'm going to the web capture, going to the projects. Let us see how we can do that, right? There are many tools, but we prefer this tool because this is coming from a reliable organization and so many environments are supported, right? And one person has asked, if I use the scripts, will it show the passwords? Yes, this is only on the testing side. You don't have to test the production side of it, right? So on the testing side, you don't have to be having any issues, right? And if you use this transactional mode, if the script is not properly replaying, for every screen you will get the screen capture. You can find out functionality is not working in this browser, but it is working in this browser. So you can get that information. This is the first part of it. So compatibility testing, what we are talking about is, look at this. Become.com, it has loaded into the home page. This is October 20th, 11:05. It is, I think, using the US timing, and it is in Netscape, right? In Netscape, this is how it loads, right? And this is on Netscape 7.2, this is on Netscape 9.0.3, right? And look at this. This is at a resolution 1024, okay? This is at a resolution 1024, and this is at a resolution 800 by 600. You will really come to know the difference, right? Let me open up both these, and then you can understand the resolution of the screen, how it exactly matters, right? I open this too, right? It has got the exact screenshot. Now you can say, if somebody opens this site in 800 by 600, that person will see the scroll bars, right? And this is how it will look. And if I go back and then click on this 1024 by 760, right, it will do this, right? And you still see the full picture on the right hand side, hot products also, right? So if somebody uses 800 by 600, these hard products and any ads if they are showing on the right hand side, it will be missing. This is exactly the point. If I don't know how many of you noticed the word when I said ad, usually the advertisements will come on the right. If in some resolution, if the advertisement is like displayed on the right and is only partly displayed, probably you may not get money, right? So this is the typical problem companies do face, right? Companies do face these issues, right? Now what I'm going to do is, let me go to this organized projects. I need to probably stop that, okay? And because many times you can even continuously get pictures. The reason why we are doing it is, in fact, there is one interesting question. If the company is not able to afford this tool, right? See, it's a kind of, you want to grab the market, obviously you have to spend something. If you don't, then manually do it. If you do manually, then you will be wasting time. And compatibility, as I said, if you get 10 environments, 15 screens, you'll be in a problem. It will be really, really bad, right? And it will take your energy. A small information, a picture is shown only half, right? And scroll bars appearing, and people are having issues, right? In terms of display, obviously you will get into a lot of customer complaints. That is the problem, right? Now, I will log out from this. Okay, let me keep this on. Okay, let me keep this on because I need to move to the next one. Are you now clear on how the compatibility on mere browser display and events can give headache to anybody? Can you please raise hands if you are clear on that? Good. One person has asked what kind of issues do come? Two issues. One is display is not problem, right? Display is always a problem. Second thing is the events. When you click on something, the way it works on one, the way it works on the other browser will be different, right? So unless you test it on multiple browsers, multiple environment, you cannot say that my product will work on this browser, this version. So you need to test it. That's some basic stuff. Okay. Anyway, I'm noting down this notes of compatibility testing also. We'll be sending that notes also to you, right? And now one person has asked, how will you prioritize the environments? The prioritizing of the environments is very interesting question. Okay. Hold on for a second. I am going to log into another portal. Then I will show you how you can prioritize. Okay, hold on. But you can still hear my voice. I'm going to, there is something called Google Analytics. Google provides something called Analytics. I'm sending an email, murugabi@software